Well, here we are, good old Moose Crack, Cabin Time, Oregon, right here. I want to say welcome, guys. Welcome back. Let's see what we got going on for you today, huh? Could be a hodgepodge. Let's just see where we go with this. Moose Crack. We got the old wood stove cranking this morning. It's early in the morning. Me and old Blue are up here hanging at the cabin. Boy, that fire sure feels good today. Probably 40 something outside. But when you're sitting this close to the old wood stove, about 3 feet away, feels mighty fine. We'll take it. Well, today is a rainy day. Rainy day in October. I got geese flying over today. They're all heading south. Heading for warmer weather. Thought I'd just give you a shot of my sky today. It's probably in the high 40s today. Not very warm. And quite a bit of rain today, actually. Which of course we need. We'll take her. Glad to have you, rain. There's a good shot. Got the old fire going. Cabin in the background. Cool October day. Cats are roaming around. Yeah, Jacob had got me a bunch of new rock here out of the river, and we're going to redo the fire pit. I'll do a video on that someday. I hope I can get Jacob to come up here and do that for me. He's my master crafter with the rock. He's just good at it. Makes it look so easy. He really does have a knack for it. I'm going to show you my winter foliage. The trees are all leafed out. Got lots of leaves on everything, and soon they'll be turning brown and we'll be losing them. Yeah, winter comes and it's bye-bye leaves, right? My forest will look barren again. I actually was up here yesterday, did a bunch of trimming. I started back over in here, my weed eater, chopping that, and my God, the blackberries are, some of them are almost an inch round. My trimmer with my trim line did not like it. I did, however, find one of my little fir trees that I thought was long gone. He's right over here. In fact, let me go do a close-up on that guy. Okay, this poor little fella, he is buried under a bunch of brush. And when I was trimming with my weed eater, I kind of whacked a few of his little limbs on the bottom here. I was pretty rough on him here. Chopped him up. But I was really glad to find that the little fella has survived and is actually doing well. So we'll try and keep the weeds away from him and see if we can't make him grow up and be a brother to this fella here, which is the next door neighbor. And then if we move up here, here's a big guy. He's a pretty good sized tree. Douglas fir, of course. And back up over here, I'm going to try and get my fingertip right in there. Right about in there, in this general area, there is another fir tree, and I believe he's buried. And so when I'm cutting, I got to be careful about the blackberries, not to chop him up. So we'll be looking for him. But here again, that's where I chopped in. I got to get stronger line for my trimmer. I'm not doing so good. And then you can see, I have a sea of blackberries out here. And in the summertime, we get up there and pick some of them. They're quite delicious. Still have a tree down here. Got to get cut up. And I believe my fir tree is just beyond this dead tree. I think it's right up over in that area. So again, I'll get my trimmer out. It's got my Oregon Trail blocked off right now, and I don't like that. So we'll get in here and I'll hack some of that back, get our trail back, get up in there and make sure my fir tree is still alive. All things to do. Fun stuff. All fun stuff. Well, you guys know me. Raking leaves, especially these good old dry oak leaves. I throw them in my fire and whammo. They sure do make a good fire. I sure like burning oak leaves. They smell good. And it gets my campground cleaned up. All my walk-in areas here. See how I've kind of raked? Cleaning up my area here. Of course, the deck I have not swept off today. It is a mess as general. But with an oak tree like this above me, there's probably a billion leaves up there. And for the next month or two, I'm going to have to deal with it. And that's not really a big issue. We'll just take care of it as the time comes. One of them things. My last video, how to fix a 100-year-old board. You know, I got to thinking about that after I did my video. If that wouldn't have been a 100-year-old board, I probably couldn't have took an axe to it. It's just that the old wood, the grain, the wood grain on it is so much denser than the new wood of today. And since it is so much more denser, you can actually take an axe and chop it like that. You do that to a new piece of wood and you'll destroy it. So, word of caution, if you have new wood in your cabin or your shed or your chicken coop, whatever you're building, and you take an axe to it, be careful, because you could really screw up a board. But since this guy's old, by golly, we could do that. The axe actually worked quite well and quite fast. I still have not sanded it by any means, but I will. We'll get to it. So anyway, word of caution to you out there, folks. Be careful what you're doing, okay? I love instant fire. Okay guys, well, I think that's going to do me for today out here in the 40-something degree weather today. Actually quite enjoyed myself today. I like this kind of weather. That's why I don't have to wear a sweatshirt or long pants. I think when I get to 50, I give me another 50 subscribers and I get me up to 100. I think I'm going to buy me a pair of long pants. So that could be a couple of years the way I'm going. So just got to throw that out there. It's a challenge. Let's see if we can't get some friends and neighbors to join my channel. Watch me be a goofball out here in Oregon working on my cabin. As you can tell through the smoke, I still have a long way to go. So join me on the ride, would you? I don't mind having a few more people join me. So with that being said, like, share, and subscribe, would you? And remember, live your life carefully, would you? Adios, guys. We'll see you on the next one, okay? Been fun, though. Been fun.